Tony Grossi, again on ESPN Cleveland, talking with why the Browns might pass on Shedeur Sanders at 2.
I'm just speculating that physical traits are a big part of it. It has nothing to do with his personality or Dion. They're cool with all of that. They love him. He's a gym rat. He's got all the intangibles you want. And if they were picking 10th and he were there, they'd probably take him. But at 2, you're passing two, the quote generational talents there, Carter and Hunter, and they need generational talent on this team, if it's available.
2 things come to mind, Tom, when I listen to that. When you're picking at number 2 overall, you need a Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward kind of player. That when you're up that high in the draft, you got to come away with a guy like that. The other thing is, Shedeur Sanders, and I've said this a couple of times, his best things are the intangibles. He's tough. He understands you can see he can process. Those aren't always things that are easily measured.
No, as I mentioned before, he's a guy who's been, from the time he was playing with his blocks on the floor, he was probably diagramming, X's and O's with his daddy. So, he checks all the boxes for me as well, Dave. And, the other thing too is that, he's played the game at a fast tempo as well, which I think is important. And to your point, that he processes the game quickly and understands the game and is knowledgeable and passionate and dedicated, all those things. And we haven't always seen that in Brown starting quarterbacks over the last 20 years, have we? So, again, I'd be fine with him. I don't see there's not enough negatives to knock me off and away from him at number 2. Now, Tony admitted, it sounded like Tony had been listening to you and I, by the way. But Tony had mentioned, some of the size factors, whatever. He's plenty big enough. There's been a little bit of a knock about his arm strength, but I don't think that's that big a deal. I've seen him throw on the run. I've seen him throw deep. I've seen him do everything I would want to see in a quarterback. And here's the other thing. He's not done developing either, right? Suddenly he gets around NFL coaches and makes himself stronger and makes himself better and grows a little more as a man, understands what it's like to be a pro. He could become the next, who knows what he could become. I mean, nobody saw Patrick Mahomes as being, arguably the greatest quarterback of all time when he came out 7-8 years ago, whatever it is now. So again, I think the Browns have dug deep on this kid. I think they know him now. I think they hope to know him better over the next couple of weeks. If they're comfortable with it, I would be comfortable with him.